underway from Houston. Taking it about the 1. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. The first carry now for Reggie Bush. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On the delay, it's Bush. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Wilson. He finds his man, complete. It's Bush. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. On 4th down, Joseph Charlton on to punt. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans ready to take over here on offense, and it's Deshaun Watson at the controls in his 5th season now in the NFL.
Another tremendous year in 2020 where he led the NFL with 4,823 passing yards. And remember, that was in a year after DeAndre Hopkins was traded to Arizona. Also had 33 touchdown passes against only 7 interceptions. A dynamic performer.
On 1st down, it's Alexander. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Blocking at the point of attack there was very strong. He had a couple of running lanes.
And I never want to overlook the offensive line, but that's what they get paid to do. How about the quarterback? Everyone thinks all he's going to do is throw the football. His movement and deception can help a running game as well.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And to give this time to the tailback. Finding room inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now in just his first 3 carries.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. 31 yards, and the Texans have taken the early lead. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stuff it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And a long run there in the end to top it off. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
9 yards on the first down. Keeper, and it's 2nd and 1. They'll run it with Bush. And he'll be brought down right right at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
On first down, they stick with Bush. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Wilson. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. Throwing is Wilson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. The DeForest Buckner using those big hands and getting in there and bringing him down for the sack. Coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. And here's Joseph Charlton now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt. An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and meet. And there he goes. Reggie Bush, 20, 10, touchdown, Houston. Reggie Bush. 94 yards, and the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability. There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again. And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball. You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and it's now 14-0. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Taken from about the 12. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game. There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done. Now Wilson on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Bush. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From just shy of midfield, Wilson. He finds his man, complete. It's Bush. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Wilson will throw again. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. He'll find his man, Simi Fehoko. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down. Looking deep downfield.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Johnson, the intended target. And now it's second down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Bush. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We just watched a strong first half from quarterback Deshaun Watson. His guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. From the 6. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. For the Texans getting ready to go here to begin the third quarter. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
On 1st and 10, Watson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
And this is going to be dropped. Oh, my gracious. There was no one in his area code, but he could not hang on to it.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Watson looking for his big receiver, Marshall.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On 3rd down, Alexander. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
From this vantage point, they've got the lead here, so for me, that'd be enough to go ahead and punt the football and let my defense defend the long field.
If you go for it, you don't get it, then you really put your defense in a tight spot.
Yeah, but we never know what people ultimately will decide to do here on 4th and inches.
They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Watson off play action. Sliding out of the pocket. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Alexander.
94 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. 2nd down and 3.
They'll keep it on the ground. Alexander, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the 4th quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Texans take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. and they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
And this a very, very short kick.
Oh, good return up past the 30. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Rolling to his right, and he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. They'll try and run for the first with Bush. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
On first down, Wilson. Open man is Uzomah. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. On first and 10, it's Wilson. And his throw is incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and it's second down. To throw is Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. The Cowboys on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He finds his man, complete. It's Bush. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The tight end, C.J. Uzomah, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down. To throw again is Wilson. Flush to his right. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Down in this one, they needed that score, but they'll have to hold at least for the time being.
You're exactly right. Points that they had to have. As you said, they have to regroup now and see if they can get them another one.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by the Hall of Famer, Junior Seau.
And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
It was Kwity Paye who made the stop coming off the edge.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Alexander, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
129 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
On first down, Alexander. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Taking a shot here for Marshall, and that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Forced out to his left. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.